Hi, today we're going to talk about the top 10 technology tips for small or new businesses. Tip 1. Don't scrimp on technology. Yes, I understand money is tight when you're starting a new business or you have a small business, or sometimes even a large business. But to think about what you're going to spend on technology is very important. During the business day, when you're emailing clients and technology fails you, it goes down, breaks down, what does that cost you and your employees? What does that cost your clients? If you lose data, what happens? These are questions that need to be answered well before your purchase. Yes, you should always get 2 quotes or more. Yes, you should always listen to the professionals on what you need and what you don't need. But it's very important to think about this before you go out saying, you know what, I'm just going to go to a discount store and purchase these computers. We're fine. Then you find out that there's 3 to 5 day warranty on them. That just doesn't work for a lot of businesses. So think about what you're going to spend before you start spending money. A lot of times it's cheaper to work it to begin with than to find out on the back end you bought the wrong thing. Tip 2. Know what your website is for. Every business needs a website. It provides credibility for you, your services, and your company. But you have to ask yourself before paying somebody or putting one up yourself, what is the purpose of the website? Are you going to do commerce? Are you actually going to sell products or take money over the website? If so, that website needs to be probably professionally done so that you're protected against credit card fraud or just general misuse. If your website is going to be only for informational purposes, which most are, tell you where you're at, what you do, and how you do it, and maybe who works there, and possibly even how much it's going to cost. Those are easier, but one of the major mistakes we find in small to medium-sized businesses is they have no one to update or keep that website active. Google, for instance, actually checks how active your website is and moves you up or down the search list for people who are coming in looking for your business. So it's very important to have your website updated and possibly even content so people can come visit. For instance, YouTube channel. It's a great way of having people come visit your website to see the latest video about their product or service. Tip 3. Know your website analytics. Analytics is basically the information on how people are getting to your website. Are they being redirected? Are they finding you from a search engine? Also, where are they clicking on your website from? A region, a city, maybe a county. This information can all be very useful in driving your sales and marketing funnel. Knowing your analytics will only improve your sales. Tip 4. Moving to the cloud. The cloud can be very beneficial to a small or medium-sized business by reducing upfront costs. No need for expensive servers, racks, and storage space. Also, it allows for greater mobility. Most users of the cloud can access their data, email, and sometimes programs from any computer anywhere there's a network connection. Growth. Also, as your business grows, it's easy to add users to the cloud and give them additional storage space and software at a lower cost. Greater business continuity. Your chances that the cloud will fail you are a lot less than the server in your back room. So consider the cloud when deciding what form of technology you wish to use. Tip 5. Going mobile with your business process. Business won't wait for you to get back into your office. So being able to answer an email or complete a sales process from somewhere other than your office is very beneficial. With the advance of smartphones and tablets, it's very easy to access the internet, communicate with your clients, and finish your sales process. Tip 6. Security is key to tech success. 55% of people reported sending business emails to their personal accounts. 48% said they had no concerns when logging on to unsecured networks. Both of these are shining examples of bad security policy. Also, strong passwords. We find that in the industry most people fight strong passwords. They don't want to have to remember them. This is the number one way hackers can access your account and your clients' accounts and data. This is your responsibility as a business owner to protect both your data and your clients' data. So setting up good security policies in advance is a great idea for a small business in protecting itself. Tip 7. Consider using teleconferencing. With the increased speeds in the internet and business geography getting bigger and travel expenses just getting higher, teleconferencing is a great way to meet with business partners and prospective clients without having to leave your office. There are many different teleconferencing options out there, some of them free, some of them with a small cost. Typically, we see the ones with a small cost have a greater range of functions, like meeting recordings, hosting multiple people talking and being able to moderate that. Also, you can share your desktop or a presentation. Teleconferencing is a great cost saver and a very powerful sales tool if used properly. So before you jump in the car and drive 5 hours to meet with a client, consider having a teleconference meeting. Tip 8. Hire the right support. Once your business is up and running and your technology process is in place, supporting that is very important. You want to make sure that your support company has a location that you can actually go visit them. Also, you want to make sure they have the proper insurance. Remember, they're accessing your data and your client's data. They're responsible for backing it up. If they make a mistake, you want to make sure that you can at least be compensated. Also, make sure they understand your need of technology. It's not what they want, it's what your business needs that's important. You also want to make sure that your technology company is available when you need them. If you have a 24-hour operation, they need to be available. You also want to make sure you have emergency numbers. Say that one evening that you're finishing up that report for the big sales meeting the next day. You want to make sure that you can get a hold of them if something goes wrong. A lot of times, choosing the right support company can make all the difference in how technology works for you. Tip 9. Choosing the right social media. There's no doubt that social media is a powerful tool for small businesses today. It can help you market and even help your sales process. But there are hundreds of options to choose from. So making the right decision up front will save you a lot of time and headache. When you're deciding which one to use, make sure first of all it reaches your target market. Are you looking to do more business to business or business to individual sales? Also, make sure it drives the message you want for your business. You want to make sure that whoever's updating it understands your business and your business processes, so that when you do update your multiple social media sites, and we do suggest having multiple, that they all align in the right direction, making your clients more informed and able to do business with you. Also, be aware of the time spent and money. It can be a daunting task to keep all these sites up to date, and there are tools that will update multiple social media sites at once, and we suggest using those. Tip 10. Bring your own device, or BYOD. This is a growing industry trend in small and medium-sized businesses that basically states we're going to allow our employees to bring their personal technology device, an iPad or a laptop, to work on. This, of course, can be a great benefit both to the employee and the business possibly, but it is not right for all industries or businesses. So you first must determine if there is a benefit before you go any further. If you do decide to go further with it, you want to make sure that your IT company can support and develop the infrastructure for BYOD. You must also have a very strong BYOD policy. It should always be signed by the business and the employee and enforced. Also, you want to make sure that your BYOD has more pros than cons for both the industry and the employees. In some cases, it just doesn't benefit or has too great a security risks for the business and the employees to handle. BYOD can be a great benefit to your business, but there are certain steps to go through before you implement this policy. Thank you very much for watching our 10 tips video. If you have any questions or comments or wish to have us come by and talk to you personally about anything you saw in this video, don't hesitate to reach out to us at nsumsp.com, or you can call me directly at 217-428-6449. Thank you very much.